Hello. Sorry, I was like late actually. Sorry, I'm just
No
like a
issues.
small network issue.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Can you give
Hello.
your short introduction?
I'm sorry.
Can you give your short introduction?
Yeah, sure. This is Abhiram Majeti. So I have 12 plus years of experience working as a Java full stack developer with microservices and cloud experience. Majorly, I'm into like backend, working like 75% on the backend and 25% on the front end. And on the backend side, I'm heavily working on popular versions of Java, Java 17, Java 21 versions, and also working with Springboot and Spring Cloud and RESTful web services, and also like a reactive API development using Webflux, and also like working and also coming to the database part, like I was working with Postgres and Oracle, using Spring Data JPA, and I'm also working with NoSQL databases like MongoDB, Redis, and Cassandra. And also coming to the Kafka messaging part, like I worked with Kafka, coming to the Spring Security, like I was working with Auth 2.0 integration, and also for, like that is for authentication. And also like I was working with the CI/CD pipelines, deployment, and GitLab. I'm like mostly I'm working in a test driven environment, like approach like with 80% coverage, and I'm able to I was able to run the CI/CD pipelines in the CI/CD pipelines and in the Jenkins pipeline. And also on the front end side, I was working with Angular, and also React. And also I'm developing dynamic forms, like a state management using Redux, and making the backend calls, and also like working with RxJS, and also like implementing routing and adding an authenticator header. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what are the versions of Java you have worked with?
Java 11, Java 17, and also Java 8. These are the popular versions I've been working upon. Yeah.
Okay, do you also have experience working with multi-threading?
Uh, yes, I have great experience with multi-threading, and I'm able to able to work executive framework, and also I have able to work the thread pools, and even I'm working with virtual threads, which is the latest feature in the Java 21.
So, suppose you have to calculate a very large integer array sum. Okay. I have an integer array of 1 million integers, 10 then. I want to utilize 10 threads to compute some of that array. So how will you implement this in Java?
Um, uh, can you come again?
Suppose I have a very large integer array, okay, for 1 million elements array I have, integer array. So I want to utilize multiple threads. Let's say 10 threads. Compute, I want to use to compute the sum of it instead of like in a linear way, getting any loop and I want to use
Oh
10
yeah,
threads.
we can use like a parallel stream operation. So we can create a stream, and we can use like parallel stream. Yeah, like for that, so that
So
like
let's say
we
leave about
can.
parallel stream. Suppose you want to use executor service or manual threads creation. So how will you?
Um, so uh, uh, so like maybe. So I may will be use like the executor framework, for each request, like I will be submitting the thread pool. So that like what would happen is each request would be based supply like thread, that how will be used leverage the parallel capabilities. We could handle like a base separate thread, so that is leveraging the parallel capabilities.
Okay, how will you implement the producer consumer in Java using multi-threading? Okay.
So like typically like the
Using,
producer.
let me complete the question. Using multi-threading, inter-thread communication, and using a queue as a buffer. How will you implement a producer consumer?
So typically, like there is a priority to the QR blocking option. So we can use the we can implement the producer consumer option. But in traditional front side, we can use like a thread is like acting as a producer and another thread is acting as consumer. So like what happens is like when the producer is full, so it would be like in the rating, the stage and the consumer is empty, so we would be using we would be like the interface communication using the wait like a wait notifier mechanism.
Okay, how do you handle distributed transactions in microservice?
Sorry, it's like distributed.
How do you handle distributed transactions in a
Uh,
microservice architecture?
in the microservices, like we have been using the transaction manager, we have the Saga pattern. So the Saga pattern is like where they're the working upon like handling this for distributed transaction management. We have been like using the Saga orchestration pattern. So in the orchestration pattern, we have been like central command service like that could be coordinating with multiple local transactions within the microservices, and based on the success of the local transactions, it would be issuing a command to the next service transaction. This is how we'll be coordinating the transaction. We would be leveraging the messaging platform so that any kind of communication between the command service and the microservice would be going through the would be going in a reliable fashion.
So your central command service uses synchronously it works or asynchronously? Your central command service, you use synchronous or asynchronous communication?
That is synchronous communication. For the communication with the a transaction management and central command service would be a waiting state.
Okay, what is the difference between choreography? You told me about orchestration. So how we achieve saga pattern using
Uh, in
choreography?
the in the choreography, like we'll be using the one service would be communicating with another service directly without a need of third party central service or recommended service. Or whereas in the orchestration we'll be using the or we'll be using central service with the help of messaging platform.
Okay, you have worked with Kafka also.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I have great experience. Yeah.
how do you ensure exactly one's processing in Kafka?
um Sorry.
So there are different delivery semantics in Kafka, right? At least once, at most once, and exactly once. Have you heard of exactly once? Also,
um so exactly once is a transaction management, and so what happens is the message would be guaranteed that exactly once delivered. So this is called the delivery semantics actually.
so how do you achieve?
How can we achieve is transaction API is there. So there is a transaction API. This transaction API would ensuring this is the exactly delivered once. So we have been using this transaction consume, transform, and producer loop kind of thing. So this is like a transaction API would be using this.
Okay, you have worked with RESTful services also, right? REST APIs. Okay,
Yes, yes, I'm pretty comfortable.
how do you make your post method idempotent?
So typically, we have to create any object that we need to validate when a object is being available in the database. So we need to work with the business identifier. So we need to work with that.
All right, share your screen. I will give you one small Java
Yeah,
code.
yeah, sure.
You can use any online compiler also.
Yeah, sure.
Share entire screen.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So, Abhiram, total how many years of experience you have?
I have like 13 years, 13 plus.
All right. So, yeah, I can see your screen. Go to chat.
Yeah.
Go to chat.
Okay.
Yeah, come to meeting and hide that. Behind that chat. Meeting. Meeting window. In the browser tab, no, open that meeting window. Okay, hide that. Click on hide behind that chat.
Yeah.
I have given you one example with your name also. So, are you able to understand the problem?
Um, yeah, yeah.
Any doubt I can explain. And you can assume everything in lowercase. Okay. So,
Okay.
small a, capital A, no difference. All you can assume your input going to be in lowercase only.
Okay. Got it. Got it. I'm editing the method signature first. So
Yeah, Abhiram,
So, uh,
sit in an
yeah,
upright position like this.
okay. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Adjust your laptop again.
Okay, okay,
At least above chest you should be visible.
okay.
No, no, it's still not the way. Just you can check like
Okay, right. So I'm taking a two pointers and then equal to j equal to zero, I equal to zero. Zero.
all right, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
just scroll up. Okay, so what is the time complexity of this solution?
Uh, uh, Rasen, Drafen, order of n.
Where n will be
N will be the length of the language string, longest string.
all right. So in your while loop, right? If I don't use else, okay, can I write it like that also? I don't write. I just use an if block.
Yes, yes.
Increment only I pointer and remove j. So will that also work?
Uh, can you see that? Yeah, it's working.
Is the input about the valid input? It should pass. Ah, okay, okay. Both you have passed. All right. All right. All right. Try this problem. I have given you one more problem. Try to write code.
Yeah.
Did you understand the problem?
Yeah. Not yet. I'm just
Sure, sure, sure. Take your time.
yeah. Okay. I see. I'm understanding the problem. So
Yes, sure.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This like so you got this one. You got successful.
Right.
Yeah. So I just take this like input. Yeah. So
Come.
let me check the second input also. So it should be two. Mm, let me bring value.
What happened?
Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to check the value. Okay. So we have to reach the last element. Yeah, now I got.
Right. Paste this in the chat.
Sorry.
Paste this solution in the chat.
Uh, uh,
Both your solution. Right? Right. In the first input, let me make some changes. You have printed okay, comment. All right, in your input, share your screen.
Yeah, doing. Yeah.
So just change the first input. Go above. So make second value 1. Place of 3, make it 1. No, above. In above only. First one. Above that, huh? So in place of 3, make it 1. No. Let 1 be there. Change 3 to 1. 1. Then also comma 1, comma 1, comma 1 you do. Comma 1, then comma. Okay. And let okay, let me. No, man, I didn't wanted this. You just made everything. No? Okay, do Control Z there. Control Z.
Okay.
First Control Z. Okay, make fifth value as 1, 2, 3, 4. Make fourth replace fourth one with 2. Here where the cursor is there. No? So here, make this value 2. Backspace 2. Run it. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's correct now. All right. So you have worked with AWS also, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I do.
AWS services you have worked. So
Yes.
how do you handle data transfer between two regions in AWS?
Um. That part I did not work actually. So yeah.
But how do you handle? How do you choose like a backend service, whether you will go with EC2 or Lambda? Like what kind
Um.
of application you will use Lambda function? Can you give any example?
It's a lambda, which is a time bound and memory restrained, which would be having like restriction, but it would be like very much useful for the pay for usage, and we don't need to maintain any infrastructure. That is the beauty of the lambda functions.
So can you give me any example application, or which you will go with Lambda function?
Um, Example. So like assume like I'm going to a translation, I'm going to grocery store, and so the grocery store is a holiday and we don't need to pay any pay anything for maintenance. So that is where like lambda is quite useful.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Aviram. Thanks a lot for your time. Nice talking to you. Thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.